No.
Why don't we do a take two?
Wait a minute, let's start again. Hello.
Hi, this is Ron Vodry.
This is Alex Nussbaum.
This is Jason Fraser.
This is Matt O'Brien.
Hey, this is Ray Zwicker.
All right, world. My name is Cal Post.
Guys, this is Christina Walkinshaw.
This is Eddie Delaseppe.
This is Adrian Spencer.
My name is Timo.
And you're listening to the Julien Dionne
You're listening to the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour podcast.
Who am I talking to? What am I doing?
Julien Dionne Comedy Hour.
You're listening to the...
Comedy hour. See, I took the word out comedy. Changes the meaning completely, doesn't it?
Days and not really, I'm overworking, but days in the holidays. Happy holidays. You're listening to the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour podcast.
And aren't we all?
Now broadcasting live and totally uncensored, from Lemon Press Studio in the beautiful Gatineau Hills.
Project. I was like half asleep on the couch and now I'm projecting.
Hey everyone, this is Christian Potenza.
This is K. Trevor Wilson.
This is Jean Paul, a.k.a. the Island Hipster, hashtag hipster business.
This is Steph Tola.
Hey, this is Jake Goldsby.
This is Sky Wallace.
Hey everybody, this is Erica Sigurdsson, aka Ricky Siggs.
Okay, hello. Hi.
This is Howard Wagman.
Hey, this is Peter Anthony, the PA system.
This is Matt O'Brien.
Some people that's my rap name.
This is Jen Grant and you're listening to the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour podcast.
Show. You and me belong, just like the flowers, laughing all day long. People, I need you loose. Sing a little song, then take a shower. Julien Dionne. It's a show. It's not an hour, it's a show. It's okay.
Such a beautiful waste of time.
All right, welcome to the show.
A waste of time.
Live on Wednesday, Hump Day, April 7th. Broadcasting to you from Lemon Press Studios in the beautiful Gatineau Hills. Hey, hey, hey.
I went to school.
I did learn a lot.
Did you?
But I'm, this mic boom. I've got to fix this mic boom once and for all.
Oh, God.
What's happening? Are you okay?
Spider.
Oh, my God. What the fuck? Shit. Why should you come? Wait, take it easy. Take it easy. What's going on? You all right? How big of a spider? How big of a spider? Watch your computer. Watch your computer. There's hot tea everywhere. There's computers. There's equipment. How big of a spider are we talking? The show's over, everybody. I don't want to do a show with a spider lurking around. I'm not, as you know, I'm not good with these things. That scared the shit out of me. And there's a hot tea next to the laptop and the mixer.
Was it crawling on you?
Well, how big? Be honest.
Okay, honest, it wasn't very big, but still, when something's crawling on you.
Oof. I thought, I don't know, I thought you had spilt hot coffee all over yourself with that reaction. I thought this was a cause for medical emergency. Turns out it was a spider.
Listen, listeners and viewers have to understand that he is a winner.
No, don't put this on me. This is clearly just a
You said I thought hot tea. If you had a spider crawling on you, you would see way crazier of a reaction.
You've seen it when the studio upstairs. PM had made a meme of it.
Scared the crap out of me just now.
Nuggy seems undisturbed by it.
He's always like that.
Your laptop went flying on the floor. Snow.
We could all learn a little bit from this guy.
All right, what a start to the show, everybody. That's the energy we want, actually. It's better than our usual.
Should I start?
I had a bad sleep.
Oh, you know what? That's how you know it's spring with the spider. I haven't seen a spider in months.
Spring has sprung, spiders has sprung. We're live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Periscope, or Twitter Live rather. Periscope is no longer. And our favorite and yours, Daily Motion. Thank you. Always get to laugh from an audience. That's a good audience right there. And of course, available on demand wherever you get your podcasts. First and foremost, we're podcasts. Available wherever you download them. Everywhere in the world. We're there. And we happen to just happen to record it live 5 days a week, so you can tune in and be part of the show, or just listen whenever you want. It's great quality too when you listen. I was watching the show yesterday, rewatching on Facebook. It sounds good and looks good, but when you listen on the podcast, it's really broadcast quality.
Yeah.
Studio. You hear what we hear in our cans. Anyway, we've got a lot to cover today.
Fun.
Nuggy's here with us. I noticed yesterday someone commented, because I share this all over social media, and there's one person that keeps just tuning in to see if Nugget's there.
Who?
I don't know. I don't believe we know the person. Who? And
He's such a good kid.
yesterday the comment was, sorry, looking for Nugget. But this person is very serious, I gather, about their love of cats.
Well, if you knew him in real life, you'd be more obsessed.
Oh, you sure would. He's just a little bundle of joy. By the way, happy birthday shout out to one of my best buddies in the world, Laurent Léger.
Happy birthday, Laurent.
The big 3-8. And also another good friend, Crass Rice. I never put that.
Same day?
Yeah, I never realized that. I've celebrated Chris's birthday. I took him out one day we were working at Play Cabana together. Took him out for a meal, and we shared dessert at Rose and Sons. I asked for 2 hoons instead of spoons. I don't know. I think I was nervous. I was on a mandate. Wheezy.
Oh, I hate it when I laugh like that. Okay.
But yeah, I was like,
show me the situation where you asked for 2 hoons.
We're sitting at the bar in
2 hoons.
We're sitting at the the little bar. Rose and Sons was a little. I
wonder if it's still there.
Yeah, it is, but they've changed the. It wasn't so much. It was a comfort food, fine dining kind of high upper scale fine dining, not fine dining, upper scale comfort food, a diner. And we were sitting at that little bar there, right at the entrance, just like a diner. That was that little bar, and we have a couple tequilas. Ordered a lunch and then one dessert, and then she's like, "Are you gonna share that?" I'm like, "Yes, 2 hoons, please." With that. Hoons.
You guys probably still laugh about that, eh?
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny is it's definitely a nerves thing, but I love that you're admitting that, because social situations can be nerve-wracking, and even though if you said to someone, if they said, "Well, why were you nervous?" and you said, "Well, because I was like." Hanging
not really
up.
Nervous.
Not nervous, but
I didn't know Chris that well at that point.
Also, it's just some situations are just weird. Like you're not used to them.
Yeah.
Like one-on-one, you were used to being with Chris at the restaurant, working with him in that environment. There's lots of distractions, but when you're one-on-one sitting in, and that's a really, that restaurant, you know how some restaurants, I don't know, it just seems more like intimate. That one is cramped, like really small. It's a very much a big city restaurant. Like New York was like that. Everything's small and crammed in. Everything's crammed into a small space.
Yeah.
And you're just like really close to the person. And like, that's really intense. My mom has this story about being out with a bunch of like business coworkers. And it came to her time to order. And you know how that can be nerve-wracking too. It sounds weird, but it is. Everybody's looking at you and you like, especially if you have modifications, it's really embarrassing. I won't. I'll just order things normal.
You won't modify them?
I'll do maybe 1 modification, but sometimes I want to have 2 or 3 modifications. I'm like When Harry Met Sally, old reference. Oh my God, I'm hyper.
Holy shit.
I had a really good night's sleep.
When Harry Met Sally? Oh my God, hyper. You're so really, really hyper.
Okay, so came to my mom. It was like 10 people.
Sip of that coffee.
10 people at the table, and it was her time to order, and she goes, "I'll have the teriyaki chicky, please." because she rhymed teriyaki with the chickie. But imagine,
Oh no, we get it.
in front of everybody at work. That's so embarrassing. And really confidently and loud. All of the she had been rehearsing it. Okay, it's almost my turn. I'm ready to order. Whew, here we go. I'll have the teriyaki chickie, please. Anyway. Don't give me that. I don't
What
want
do
it.
you mean? It's a good one. It's a genuine laugh. I like when you're hyper. So tomorrow, the way it's been going is because we both had great sleeps. Tomorrow we'll be exhausted.
No, don't curse it.
So,
Listening to a new sleeping app.
No, shit. No, that's the wrong one. I wanted to do so. Happy birthday.
Oh,
Happy birthday. Laurent and Chris. Laurent. English speak Anglo. They're like, what's his name? Laurent, because we say it so quick. Laurent. Remember Matt? He was like, who's Laurent?
Yeah.
Anyway, Lawrence.
Da-da. Who's da-da?
Lawrence. Happy birthday, Lawrence. At one time, his voicemail, he still hasn't lived this down. He had a job he was a Culligan man, a water delivery person. This is like 15 years ago. We were young. And his voicemail was just, it would just come on. It would go, Laurent Ledger. French and English, but
Laurent was still the same.
Laurent Ledger. Well, Laurent. He went from Laurent to Laurent. Laurent Ledger.
See, I thought it would have been Lawrence.
Laurent Ledger. I remember hearing that voicemail, and to this day, I still bring it up. I still call him Laurent Ledger. Anyway, happy birthday, love you.
Roasting him on his birthday. That's nice.
Giving his first and last name too. Find him on Facebook and get his mother's maiden name and the name of his first pet and his SIN number. You're off to the races. He's very successful, so you could get a lot of loans under his name.
You know what's interesting is Farley, formerly known as Laurent, just walked in.
Oh yeah, yeah. We had a cat. We have a cat. 2 cats. Am I hyper now?
Yeah.
And when we got them, because we rescued them both, and they already had names. This was Cashew, which we named Nugget, and then Farley was Laurent. And I remember telling Laurent, every time I say it, I don't know, it sounds weird now. Laurent, is that his name?
Yeah.
Am I saying it right? Laurent? Laurent. But I told him that. I go, we just adopted a cat, and his name is Laurent. He goes, well, that's really weird. I go, yeah, of course. And like a week later, I go, yeah, we changed its name to Farley. He was like, what? He went from that's weird to how dare you? How dare thee? I don't know. He watches sometimes. I don't know if he's watching now.
Oh my God, you're really hyper
I'll
now,
tell
too.
him to watch. I'll tell him to watch the first. Jordan.
Would we get
Hello.
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 Would we get a whole new type of listener if we were like this all the time?
You mean listeners? We would just get listeners?
We have listeners.
We do. We do have a good.
How dare you?
We have a lot of downloads, but you know what? Right. I was listening to Chris Mad Dog Russo yesterday, interviewed on Stern. He's a sports guy. I remember him from being on Letterman because he's done Letterman 37 times. And I started listening to his show now. He's live on Sirius XM at 3 p.m. Eastern, Channel 82, Mad Dog Sports. That is a broadcaster. That is how you captivate and hold an audience forever. I could listen to him forever
because he has enthusiasm.
No, they call him Mad Dog for a reason because he's a nut. Like he just screams, but he's so smart, articulate. Anybody that talks about anything with passion, it draws you in.
It's true.
I'm not a sports guy whatsoever. And when he talks, I could listen to him forever. Chris Mad Dog Russo. I kind of forgot about him. I'm reminded of him every so often because Sour Shoes on Howard Stern calls and does a bang-on impression. But anytime someone is so passionate, you can't help but listen. And this guy, he's a broadcast. I mean, he's been on the radio for 40 years, and you don't do that by being a stinker on the air. He was talking about podcasts, how everybody has podcasts. That's Howard's kind of thing, and that, nobody brings a broadcasting element to it. They just kind of hit record. We do that too. But to, keep people engaged have segments, you throw to commercial, all that. It requires an insane amount of skill. And but man, so I listen to him now. I listen to sports radio, and I'm not a sports guy whatsoever.
You kind of like a little bit though, eh?
Yeah,
like
a little bit,
you
but
know
he
about
just
sports.
Just his stylistic approach to it, the energy, and he says that he was talking about taking gummies, and Howard convinced him to take gummies before one of his shows one time, and he's like, "I'll do it." He's like, "But you're so animated." He goes, "You'll be phoning it in," and he said, "No, I will fight through it." And I think that's a lot of it, because he has tired days for sure. Doesn't feel like broadcasting and screaming on the air for 3 hours or whatever, how long his show is, but he consciously fights through it, through the time. And sometimes I listen to our show and we're like this, it's like, who wants to listen to that?
We are our worst critics, though.
I know, but it's like, picture any successful broadcaster talk like this, like even Howard or Jim and Sam, like them talking. Like nobody does it. You have to bring a certain amount of energy to it, and if you don't have it, fight through it.
Yep.
You have to. This is performing.
Yep.
But again, talking about people that have passion. I remember 3 years ago we had our septic, or 4 years ago already when we moved here.
You love this story.
We had our septic tank emptied out from the previous owners. Yuck, just a truckload of their pish. It reeks. When you empty, for those living in the country.
I don't think anyone is like, oh, that must have been lovely. Like,
yeah, but it doesn't smell like farts or anything. It smells like and so that you do
Same
every
smell as the trailer.
Yes, kind of, but worse because it's been fermenting for 3 to 5 years. But when they take the cover off it to suck the septic out of the tank, the whole neighborhood reeks. Whole neighborhood.
You'd think it would level out like to nothing at some point.
Maybe over time. Probably does. But anyway, the guy who owns the septic company, he's young. He's like in his 30s. He was talking to me about septic fields, and he was so passionate. I was like, I want to learn everything there is to know about pish.
Mm-hmm.
I love Outlander because they say pish in it. I guess it's an old word, old Scottish word.
Now,
taking a wee pish.
Like I don't like pish, but I like it a little bit more because Outlander. I love that show.
Yeah, you do. I do too. I just find it too long. It's they stretch it out. Like so far, we're in season 3. That whole thing could have been one season.
No, why does everything
how
have
many
to rush,
episodes
rush?
of them clopping around on horses going somewhere
What's
because
wrong
they're in
with
trouble?
That? Why does it have to be so fast? Everything.
No, but it's just like, think of the episode. I don't know, because I think back because my sister watched it 3 times. She said, my sister Bridget, and I think back of I can't imagine rewatching it.
Well,
think about rewatching the whole first season, the whole second season. I cannot imagine doing that. Can you? Mm-hmm. Could you rewatch it?
Oh yeah.
The Sopranos, no problem. Breaking Bad, easy. Outlander, it's just so slow. I picture myself like all those episodes. I go, okay, let's go. It's good, but it's just for me.
You know why I could? Because you get to know the characters really well, and then like the love story and everything, you want to go back to when they first met and how everything was established.
Oh, it's so long. He falls at her, his shoulder hurts.
Stop. Don't tell anybody anything.
Anyway, it's
maybe it's a chick thing.
And I'm sick of the redcoats.
I shouldn't say that. Why? I take that back.
It is a chick thing.
Stop it.
You said it. You guys love Outlander and are deathly afraid of spiders.
Oh my God, you're way more afraid of spiders than I am. I take that back. That was a very archaic.
It's a chick thing.
That was a very archaic thing to say.
Archaic. It wasn't chicks. It's pretty new.
What?
Do you think they used chicks in archaic times?
No, the concept of like labeling that, because it's not really it's less of a chick thing and
it's
more
of
a
dude thing. Sorry, that's very middle age of me. Medieval times of me.
I don't remember saying medieval, but
archaic.
It just it doesn't necessarily mean that. It just means it's like not relevant anymore. It's not woke, basically. I'm not being woke. Wait. I think it's a personality thing. It's a personality thing.
Yeah, but there's
It's
no.
not a chick thing.
There are chick things. That's not being asleep, unwoke. To say there are movies that are for 50 Shades of Grey is not like, wow, that's a personality thing. It's a
Actually,
chick flick.
I disagree because I don't like that movie.
Doesn't mean
I'm a
chick.
chick.
A chick flick doesn't mean only all chicks will like it. Chicks, it's so weird. Chicks and Laurent sound weird right now. It doesn't mean that all chicks will like a chick flick, but mainly. What's
They
the
say if
Grey's
you're-
Anatomy chick series?
I'm not into that. Okay.
I know, but
I'm a chick.
more chicks
Listen.
than dicks are into it.
Chicks or dicks? That's not a thing. That's a dick flick. No one says that.
That sounds like a flicking. Ouch! You flicked my dick.
No. But I think that if you listen or read any kind of spiritual stuff, they say that every one of us has a female and a male energy. So some people might have more of that female. Like we all have a feminine and a masculine inside of us.
Yeah, but if we can't say chick flicks now because we're too woke, we're being ridiculous. It's a person's flick. It's a personality flick. It's a feminine essence flick. Where what?
I thought that Outlander would be good for both.
It is
for all types of personalities because
totally.
it caters
all types of personalities. Oh my god, I hate the world we live in. Chick flicks is now offensive. It's person's flick. It's persons with an affinity towards the feministic slant.
Laura says, "I'm sure spiders can be ordered on Amazon if the show needs a lot of a jolt of energy."
Yeah. We should start. I'm going to start with
oh my
get a
gosh,
little mouse to run across the.
Don't give him any ideas. He's a psychopath when it comes to pranks.
I am.
No ideas.
Amy Poehler is trending for all of the wrong reasons.
I'm intrigued and teased by your teaser in the description. Tell me why. I don't know anything about this.
I don't know why this is trending now. The internet is very weird. It's a story from 2019. A Florida woman, a Miami woman. Here, let me get all the details of the... It's really bizarre how things will just start circulating.
Yeah, sorry.
You in your loud volume this morning.
I apologize.
Did that again in the lead-in, focus to... hold on, shoot. Miami. Okay, got it. Yeah, again, I don't know how these things trend, but this is from 2019, Miami stripper arrested for squirting vaginal fluids at police officers in self-defense. A Florida lap dancer has been arrested in Miami after assaulting 5 police officers with her vagina and using it as a deadly weapon without the intent to kill. She was actually charged with using it as a deadly weapon.
It can't be real.
100%. Brittany Simmons, 24, was performing at the Camel Toe Strip Club when
Camel Toe Strip Club.
When the altercation began between Simmons and several clients at the club, Miami police were called. Is this real?
There's no way.
To intervene to apprehend Simmons, who was highly intoxicated and acting erratically.
Are you going to start blushing soon because you're actually treating this like it's a real story? There's no way somebody squirted vagina fluid and then it was considered a weapon. First of all, they should get a Guinness World Record.
Let me see.
For being able to squirt that much.
This is from World News Daily Report.
Oh my gosh. I know you were trying to be more like...
No, but the point is
interesting this show from yesterday, but this is next level.
Actually, it looks like it's real.
It's impossible.
Iowa forums.
That's impossible.
Miami stripper Hawkeye Report.
Hawkeye Report? What are you even talking about right now?
These are the people. A Florida lap dancer has been arrested.
It's impossible.
Can you Google the Camel Toe Strip Club in Miami? See if that's a thing.
No, first of all, that sounds like a joke.
I know, but...
Camel Toe Strip Club. It sounds like a bunch of comedian strippers in there. Camel Toe Strip Club, Florida. Is this really something that I'm going to... Now, this is in my Google search, by the way.
One of the comments goes, this story has it all. The Camel Toe Strip Club, vaginal fluids, and a kinda okay-looking woman.
Kinda
People are insane. I think it's real.
It says Coburg, Ontario, but it's not even real.
Google
I
Camel
did,
Toe,
Florida.
Miami.
I know. I said Florida. It says Foursquare. The top 10 best full nude strip clubs.
Okay, well,
this is something I'm searching, which I'm uncomfortable with. But anyway,
this is the picture of the woman that's trending.
no, it's not. It's not even a thing.
Oh,
There's Tootsie's Cabaret. There's Scarlett's Cabaret, Miami Velvet, BT's Gentleman's Club, Club Madonna, Booby Trap on the River, Playmates Club, Gold Rush Cabaret, Club Pink Pussycat. There's no Camel Toe Strip Club.
Well, okay. Well, look at the woman. I don't know who this woman is. I don't know why this is trending.
Is it actually trending though?
1000%. It's all over Twitter. Where do you think I got this?
I don't know. Remember that
Let me
one
go
time
on
you
Snopes. No, I know. I often do that where I get busted for reading fake. Let me go on Snopes. Miami.
It's not. There's nothing. There's no such thing as a Camel Toe Strip Club.
Well, maybe it's closed.
Well, it doesn't even come up at all.
Maybe they erased all Miami stripper. Also, why would they call it a stripper in a headline? Vaginal fluid.
Do you guys, anyone watching live, can you please comment and let me know if you think
No
that
results.
this is real?
It's not on Snopes. But this is trending, so everybody's just being duped. But do you see how it looks like Amy Poehler?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Well, I don't know.
What if you go to Amy Poehler's Twitter? Does she comment on it?
Is the World Daily
Looks exactly like her.
News satire? I'm trying to figure it out, but it does sound made up. Oh yeah, it's a fake news website.
Oh my gosh. But it looks just like her.
Well, she is trending. I mean,
is that a real person?
It is. But the internet has been duped because it's trending. Hold on. Trending on Twitter. Amy Poehler. People are pointing out the resemblance of an arrested woman bears to comedian Amy Poehler. Yeah, but it's all fake. I mean,
real,
it's trending. A fake story that already wasn't real is trending. Like the internet, it's like we're duped twice.
Confirming
the story's
this whole
fake.
Fake news concept.
The story's fake. Came out in 2019 as fake, and then now it's trending 2 years later.
Look at this.
Do you know what I mean? It's duped. We're duped twice. Anyway.
Well, I think it's also an indication that it's not real when it's called the Camel Toe Strip Club, because camel toe.
That would be a great name for a strip club.
No, because you need to have clothes on to get a camel toe.
Not necessarily, no.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? No, you don't.
100%. Hi, Letta.
Yeah, but no. But still,
look at the
rare. But you know what? In the States,
fighting.
this is why it's a good name. In the States, they can't go bottomless.
Oh no.
No, so it could be very well the Camel Toe Strip Club.
How do you know the ins and outs of American strip clubs?
It's a well-known, wide fact. That's why they always talk about Canadian strip clubs as like we're psychos up here. The women are just fully naked and.
Montreal's the craziest.
Anyway, that's a fake story. Tune in to the Julien Dionne Show with Jen Grant for all of your fake news. We don't even report it as fake news. We report it as real news.
We?
And then,
do we?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if we do.
All right.
What about Dr. Oz?
Well, the only reason I bring up these stories is because we've either mentioned them before or because we talked about...
No, I like it.
Jeopardy guest hosts. There was Ken Jennings, Dr. Oz, Katie Couric, a few others. I can't remember.
And
Dr. Oz has the lowest ratings, but they predicted this because people were boycotting the show during the week that Dr. Oz was hosting because it's a game show about trivia and facts, and he's all about peddling pseudoscience and quackery. You know?
Yeah.
So the Jeopardy listeners and fans were very against the idea of having Dr. Oz host the prestigious show, and so he pulls the worst ratings post-Trebek Jeopardy. What's going on?
Sorry. The cat was scratching the couch.
Oh.
Sorry, guys.
Family Feud topped syndication ratings for a second week in a row. Jeopardy fell another 2% with Dr. Oz's first week as guest host, with the Sony game show posting its lowest numbers since, well, it's only down 2%. I mean,
I wonder how Dr. Oz feels about that. Do you think he cares? Of course, right?
Probably.
Like,
But
no
he's-
matter
Yeah,
whether
you care.
need it or not, it
Yeah,
would
yeah, you
still
care,
feel,
of course. Imagine.
It wouldn't feel good.
You're one of the guest hosts, and you're like, really? Katie Couric did better than I did? But she's a chick.
It is kind of crappy to find a chick. It is kind of crappy to find out that you are not likable by many people. Like, how do you... He's probably scheduled in an extra session of therapy for that one. Like, no matter what you say to yourself, bottom line, you find out people are not into you.
Yeah.
Like, how do you deal with that?
We call Dr. Phil. Because they're both Oprah spawns. Jeopardy
people
finished
must
with
like
a
Dr.
5.2 household. Oh, of course. He's got a hugely highly rated daytime television show. Absolutely, he's got.
Well, maybe you'd have to rationalize it like I'm divisive. Some
Jeopardy
people
finished
really
with a
love me.
5.2 household rating. Yes, some people can just say they're divisive and live with that. While Family Feud led its second week in a row with 5.4 ratings. Rating for the second week ending March 28th. It should be noted that the syndication faced heavy preemptions due to CBS's coverage of the NCAA men's basketball tournament.
So it would be fun to be on Family Feud.
It could be because of the basketball too. They're saying. So this article is. I prefer the other one. 5.2 rating is the lowest for Jeopardy since the week ending on January 3rd, which was right before Alex Trebek's final week. But that week was really high because it was his last week, so people tuned in. Post-mortem. Posthumously, I mean. The final episodes of the longtime host, who died in November following a battle with pancreatic cancer, hit season highs in heights in early January. The show, I'm not wearing my glasses. The show pulled a 6.6 rating across his farewell week, which in his final episode on January 8th, drawing 14 million viewers, more than any episode in over a year.
Okay.
There.
Boom.
Boom, shalakalaka. That first story was bombed. That second story was... Let's see if this third topic can do better. Cybertruck unveiled...
Cybertruck?
Or Tesla unveiled the Cyberlandr, which is an attachment for the Cybertruck, a camper attachment.
That's cool.
We covered the Cybertruck when that came out last year. Showed pictures and stuff on it. And... this year, they just came out with this. I'll show you some. I've got some pictures here.
Nice.
In a Julien Dionne show with Jen Grant, non-inclusive. Inclusive. These pictures are all over the internet.
You mean exclusive?
No, it's a non-exclusive because these pictures
You
are
called
everywhere.
it inclusive.
And I corrected myself after.
Okay.
Yeah. So Cyberlandr. I love this kind of stuff because we travel a lot, and I could picture us with a camper, an Airstream maybe, or a motorhome. That's the way to travel. Forget airplanes. I could never take a plane again in my life. I'd be happy. You know what I was thinking would be fun? A custom, like your own custom train car. You could go like anywhere. Attach it to any... Because trains are going all the time. You just attach it to a freight or freight train or whatever.
Yeah.
But have a luxury train car.
Mm-hmm.
Be huge. Anyway.
People used to use the train all the time.
But
not fast enough.
That would be my number one choice. Number two would be a camper or anything. So this, the Cybertruck, it has... so they unveiled the Cyberlandr. This is it right here. It's small, but
cool.
if you're traveling, if it's just, to sleep in, You know, it's got solar panels on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
It's got heated floors.
So cool.
And so it fits the Cybertruck, as you can see. Imagine just bombing down the highway. I mean, that's the future.
What about if you're going, I guess you couldn't park in an underground garage.
Well, it can't be a much higher than a regular RV, or I mean.
It is, though. It looks like it.
No. Than a regular RV or whatever? They have restrictions on these heights.
I don't know.
No, but they have restrictions on height. You can't just make something high and then you can't go under bridges or underground parking. I mean, no, you probably wouldn't go in on underground parking as you wouldn't with an RV.
RV. Oh, I thought you were saying an SUV. Sorry.
Oh, no. RV. Recreational vehicle.
I am so sorry for that.
Apology accepted.
Wow, you're so forgiving.
So that's the outside. I'm going to picture here of the inside here. Or you've got a little bit of a delay, right? No, because the Cybertruck is pretty low. Like low to the
it doesn't
ground.
Even look real.
Well, that's like, there's walls.
Prototype?
Well, no, there's walls on it. I mean, this is just to show you the inside.
I know, but it still looks weird.
Imagine it was just open like that. It was like, well, Tesla, I mean, they got the whatchamacallit?
What's in the back there?
Solar power toilet.
Weird.
There's a toilet, sink, shower.
What?
Yeah, I know. You'd think it was just a bed.
Where's the bed?
I'll show you. I'll show you. So this is the lounge area. There's a television screen, big windows. I apologize again for our audio listeners. We won't dwell on this too long. Go to YouTube to check out our episode video. So you can see there, you can sit, and then, because that's the huge sink. It says huge sink. There's a little fridge.
Crazy.
Is it crazy? Dry toilet, compact sink, and a shower.
Dry toilet, what does that mean? Like it has wood chips in it or something?
I don't know.
No, thanks.
You wouldn't poop in the back of a truck?
No, I wouldn't be able to relax enough to poop in a dry toilet. No.
And then this is, I guess there's no picture of the bed like laid out, but obviously you have to. There's a bed.
I'm not interested in this.
No?
Like, to purchase it, no. Not that not interested in it as a topic. I'm just...
It'd be fun.
No, it's too cramped. I don't like that.
But you're just sleeping in it. You're not really like, it's... They sell you the features of who's doing work in the box of their truck.
You okay? It's really weird because
that's your reaction every single time I do this.
That's like an Eater's Digest tea. Why are you burping?
It's not it was like kind of a hiccup, kind of a, I don't know. Wow. You okay there? Yawning? What are you doing?
All of a sudden.
Oh my God. There's our mad dog energy we had off the top. Well, we'll wrap up the show then.
No.
Daily dose, get the news from coast to coast. Daily dose, all your news from coast to
All
coast.
the news and headlines from Jen Grant.
Ending with some jazz hands, everyone. Here's your daily dose for a Wednesday.
Oh my God, you've dipped.
April 7th. No, I
You've
have not.
dipped.
I haven't.
You hit a
Stop
wall.
It. Out it.
Here's your daily dose.
I didn't do that. Stop. Hey. Stop that.
Go slap. Go.
I don't want to now, you big jerk dink face. Anyways, so they're saying that... I have another cig.
What if I
can hear
in the
every
podcast?
So the vaccinations are not like there's a lot of empty slots of vaccinations that are not actually happening. Did you hear that?
Why don't they just open it up to everybody?
I know. So now, last weekend in Montreal alone, 5,000 appointments were left unfilled. 5,000. It's such a frustrating situation. The no-shows are happening all over Canada, they say. The city staff in Toronto were urging people to claim 7,000 appointments that were still open for the week.
They usually call people,
the
but that's a
hell?
lot of people to call because they do that for empty slots and stuff. They call people that,
Yeah.
like our neighbor is a firefighter, so they called him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, they say that that a lot of people, the reason that a lot of people, there's a few reasons. One is that it's not very organized. They call this the biggest medical intervention of the century. Trying to figure out a way to actually get it. So what the U.S. has done is pretty incredible. How they've been able to manage getting it to actually.
Well, it's been
into
out
people.
since November. I mean,
But
what the
the
hell?
rollout of it is like this really.
Yeah, but you don't start planning in November. You just go, well, we'll figure it out when we get the shots.
Yeah, it is weird. I
You start
know.
planning right away. It came out in November, but they should have started planning even months
Do you
before
think-
that.
Do you think Joe Biden's government was planning before he even got voted in? Anticipating that he was
I don't
going to
know.
be voted in?
Well, the
I
vaccine
wonder.
came out a couple days after. I don't know.
No, they must have, because you're right. Like, it's something you have to plan ahead of time. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, he got
So-
inaugurated on the 21st of January, but he got elected on January or November 6th. Between that time,
Right.
There was a transition team, the incoming president's office, it was called,
Mm-hmm.
and so yeah, of course. But
The other thing
it's
that
insane. They're gonna start doing it at pharmacies and stuff. Just do it.
The
What's
other
this?
thing, yeah, I know. The other thing that has caused a lot of the appointments not being filled is this information back and forth. AstraZeneca is good, it's not good, and then people are nervous and they want to ask. Apparently, a lot of people want to be able to ask their actual doctor instead of this impersonal mass vaccination, but. People should just probably trust science and get over it and get the damn vaccination. So, I don't know if that was really...
Well, because it was like sitcom-y. You did a catchphrase. You're like, people should just get over it. Because that was your line in like a sitcom. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. This is cool. This teenager named Rowan Norad from Halifax.
Cal Halifax?
From Halifax is super into paleontology. Like, that's the kind of, if I had a kid.
Is that diet
if
where
we
you
had
eat
a
only
kid-
meat and...
Oh, insert punchline. You know what? It's great to add comedy, but that was a bad joke.
What? Paleontology?
That was terrible.
That was not terrible. I can
Oh.
admit when they're terrible. That was fine. It was like a perfectly okay dad joke.
Oh, okay. Dad joke.
No. Paleo. Everyone's talking paleo diet. Paleo. You go, there's a person that invented paleontology or whatever they did. What do they do with
Are you
paleontologists?
even listening? You're just trying to filter through and find really terrible punchlines.
Somebody's got to breathe life into this thing.
It is interesting. Listen.
What's paleontology again? Dinosaurs?
Yeah.
And what did they discover?
Can you actually listen to what I'm saying?
Yes, a 14-year-old discovered dinosaurs.
I never said 14, but anyways, a teenager, probably around 14.
Oh.
If we had kids, I would want them to be nerdy like this. This teenager is super passionate about paleontology to the point where him and his friend, who's the same age, were going somewhere in Nova Scotia, looking and turning over rocks to try to find fossils. And they actually found he said it was just luck finding. They found a rock that was a fossil of a dragonfly wing from 300 million years ago.
It's crazy.
They've never found anything like that. And a teenager found that. Do you think that's his peak? Like, is he peaked already?
Definitely. Next year we'll have a story of him getting into the pot. Is that why they call paleo?
Yes.
Because you just eat meats and stuff like that.
Well, yeah.
Meats and
the caveman
twigs?
diet, they call it.
Right. So you eat like meats and twigs and dinosaur flesh?
That's what you should have done last one.
Well, not bombing is the same thing.
I don't like the bomb one.
No?
Yeah, are you just having this revelation about the paleo diet?
Yeah. I just had an idea. All right, enough.
Okay.
Go ahead, Jenny.
So we've heard this before, but hey, it doesn't hurt to hear it again. It's good news. In 24 years, California has cut toxic air pollution by 78%, resulting in 82% fewer attributable deaths.
Yeah, I read that the other day that air pollution is like one of the leading causes of death in the world. Pollution.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think... I mean, I know it affects people, but like one of the leading causes is pollution. It kills people. I know that sounds dumb to not know that, but I did not...
I don't think it doesn't sound dumb at all. I wouldn't think it was the leading cause, but maybe it's because we don't...
Worldwide.
Maybe we have such a... we have clean air, so maybe it's
some
more of a
countries have
privilege.
horrific hair.
Hair?
I know. I was hoping you didn't catch that. Horrific hair. I said it like a Quebecer. Horrific hair.
Nuggy. He's got his upside down.
Horrific
going on.
hair.
So here's a story that I only read the headline. So.
Oh, yes.
So it's going to sound like. No.
I hope it's fake.
No, it's not fake.
What is it?
It's for sure not fake. But it's just that I might sound a little bit reedy. So.
Remember Reedy?
You're
going to sound Albanian? Can you do it with an Albanian accent?
No. Reedy is a friend. Not was. He is a friend. Lives in New York. Anyway. So there's a grocery chain called Tesco. Can you guess where that's from?
Texas.
No.
Tesla.
It's from UK.
Oh.
Says Tesco, the grocery store chain, managed to...
How would I guess where that's from?
I don't know, just for fun. Managed to permanently remove 1 billion pieces of plastic from its UK stores in 2020. That's amazing. Customers at this grocery store chain, which is the largest one in Britain, now see much less plastic when they do their shopping, including there being no more plastic shrink wrap on multi-packs of soup, corn, and other tinned items, including Heinz baked beans. Shoppers are also no longer seeing secondary lids on products like yogurts and cream. Because if you think of all the extra...
Just like a yogurt container open?
I don't know. No, I think it's probably foil. You know how often it's foil and then there's a plastic thing on top of it?
Oh, yeah.
There are no small plastic bags available for packing vegetables. Think of all the plastic, all these extra little things.
I like that the stores are taking responsibility and doing it. I get uncomfortable when someone's at a grocery store and they'll take like the spinach out of the thing and put it in a paper bag. They're like, we're not going to take the container.
Yeah.
It's a good sentiment, but imagine you're that person's kid and you're grocery shopping with them. You're like, oh, Mom, just take the container home, please.
Yeah, it'd be embarrassing, but also...
We're going to take this arugula in our cotton bag.
Or maybe you have a child that's like that paleontologist enthusiast and goes, I'm inspired by you, Mom, and then becomes like Greta.
Yeah, but that's rare.
Well, I don't think you're supposed to...
Most kids would be mortified at the grocery store, and your mom was like, I'm just going to scoop this yogurt into this glass Tupperware container, and you guys can keep the container.
That is how this generation has become pampered, because parents are worried what their kids think of them.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
Yeah,
that mother
still
that's
be you.
That person that's doing this at the grocery store. No, that's not what I'm saying whatsoever.
Who cares what the kid thinks? Oh, I'm embarrassing my teenager.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying
that
in this scenario. I'm not saying that the parent cares at all what the kid thinks. I'm saying that the parent does whatever they want. Leaves a plastic container at the cash at the grocery store begrudgingly. Like, here, you deal with it. That's embarrassing for the kid. I'm not saying don't do it because the kids are embarrassed. That parent could care less, obviously, about what the kid feels. Hello?
I don't care about the kid in that scenario. I care about our planet. Hi, I'm Jen Grant. Anyways, so good for this Tesco grocery chain.
That's how you wrap the story. So good for this Tesco company.
No, it's great. It's great. So
it is.
Anyway, positive stories today instead of yesterday with our gloom and doom.
What was yesterday again? Let's not go over it.
Doesn't yeah, that's like going over what made you sick, like when you get food poisoning or you have a flu, and I'm like, well, what do you think it was that you ate? And then you're like, stop talking about it. Are you mad now?
Why?
Or wall?
Neither. Carrying this show today.
As if.
Oh, you gave us some juice with that spider thing, and then just decline ever since. I'm just
not
kidding.
true.
I know. Totally teasing.
That's your daily dose for today.
Daily dose, get the news from coast to coast. Daily dose, all your news from coast to
All
coast.
the news and headlines from Jen Grant.
I got Nuggy into it.
What'd you do?
I moved his paw.
Oh, well. Time is it? 7:54 a.m. on Wednesday Hub Day. Good morning, everybody.
Happy Garbage Day.
Oh, yeah, we can't forget.
No.
Cannot forget. Any comments? Oh, low in the comments. It's all right.
Yeah, no problem.
No problem. You
okay?
Which part?
Okay.
Now, specifically in the moment or in general? What's going on with your sighs and your yawning?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Let me remind you, dear listener, while I have you here with me, don't go anywhere because the show's not over. There's a lot more show left, but before we get, well, yes, we're doing 2 hours today. Surprise!
Nah.
Before we get to that, let me just tell you that this episode of the Julien Dionne Show with Jen Grant is brought to you by Gringos Blazing Sauces. Go to gringosblazingsauces.com for a wide selection of the best small batch salsas, hot sauces, charcuterie jellies, grilling and barbecue sauces that you will ever throw down your wheezy gullet. Gringos Blazing Sauces.com, chef owned and operated, so they use nothing but the best hand-selected, freshest ingredients, bringing you a perfect balance between heat and flavor every time. Gringosblazingsauces.com. They, what did I say? You can taste the passion in each bottle. Did I say that? Chef owned and operated. I did say that. They're based out of Ottawa, the capital city of Canada. And if you, they ship all over North America.
Now promoting the capital.
I know. And if you live in Canada and order over $40 worth, you get free shipping on that son of a bitch. That's right.
Oh, snap.
On top of that, listeners of this program get an additional 5% off by entering promo code JD5 at checkout. JD5 gets you 5% off at checkout. Gringosblazingsauces.com. Do it today. Really go to Gringos Blazing. Maybe tomorrow we'll do a taste test.
Okay.
Or not taste test, a tasting. There's no testing. We know it tastes good.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
So good.
Yeah. Well, here we are, friends and family. Fans. What?
You.
Friends, family, and fans. It doesn't matter where you fall. We appreciate you all listening to the show. It's Wednesday Hump Day, which means we've got 2 days left until the weekend. But who's counting? Ha 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 ha! Yeah.
Not me. I'm not counting the seconds until it's over. I love every minute. I love being here with you. I love you. You are not poo. You are the best. Oh, yes. So far I'm rhyming really well. How long can I let it go?
Yes, she rhymed you with poo and best with yes. Cutting edge shit here that we do on the show. We learned a couple things today, but one thing that we do know, Jen's deathly afraid of spiders. She'll sacrifice her computers. Doesn't matter who's around or what perception they'll get. She'll flee the scene, yeah.
How would
Spider
you
will
feel?
freak out. If I saw a spider, I would tend it. Carefully bring it outside in a leafy area, and so it can thrive.
Let me tell you a story about Jules.
Go ahead.
We were in our room not that long ago.
Okay, like 6 months.
There was a spider on the ceiling.
Right.
I said, can you please kill it? He said, no.
Let's sell the house as my answer. Let's put it on the market. Yeah, that's when you have nothing to say. Let's put it on the market.
That's when I said,
It's
what
like-
if it crawls under my nose? He said, I don't care. It can create a nest and start a family up there. I don't mind. I'm not scared. I'd rather it just go up my nose and start a family. And start a family. And start a family.
This song is no chick song, let me tell you that. This song is for everybody, especially men. It's a very manly part of the song right here. We could do a person song. That's right. Your part is chicky. My part is dicky. Come on. Nothing but I like to eat manly things like dirt and steaks and tip a car on my lunch break.
But if your
Manly
girlfriend
day.
sees a spider on the ceiling, feel free to run away. Just run away squealing and don't pick it up. Make her do it. Make her stand on the bed so she can reach up on the ceiling and kill that spider dead.
You're really not letting this
Dead and
spider
dead.
thing go. You just want to let me know that it really scarred you, I think. It doesn't matter. Oh, it sounded like you were using auto-tune there. Like, I don't know. How did you do that? All right. All right. This has been the manliest and chickiest song in the world. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, Laurent and Chris.
Wow. Happy birthday, guys.
Holy shit.
Oh.
What is that?
It's the garbage reminder.
Oh, garbage. Well, it's garbage day. We best go. My phone is blowing up here. All right.
Just a final comment here from Mark T. He says, my friend believes that since he has no children, that he can skip recycling things since his environmental footprint is so small. What the hell?
I'm glad you bring that up because it turns out that a lot of things can't be recycled. We saw a news article that said most plastics end up in the ocean. Here we go. Your laundry and cleaning product containers end up in our bodies. We have a lot of microplastics in our foods, in our water. We can't escape it. We are full of plastic. Oh, it's depressing.
Yeah. Why didn't we end on that last one?
Well, we ended on this one.
It was funnier. You're basically ended the song with a slower, or the show with a slower song talking about
depressing.
how plastic is in our bodies.
We do. We eat a credit card's worth of plastic a week.
Depending on what we eat, it must be. Like if I buy vegetables that were grown in the soil here, do you think I'm eating plastic?
I think it's the average. Like, so they take people that live in cities and whatever, just
And
like
eating fish or something, because there's fish in the ocean. Or I mean, there's plastic in the ocean.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. There's fish in the ocean. Yeah, but they're saying the average American eats a credit card's worth of plastic a week. So that means a full deck of cards, of credit cards, a year.
Can you stop? I thought we were going to have a positive show today. This is how we're ending? People are starting their day like this, eh?
People are starting their day with the credit card worth of plastic in their
No,
bodies.
stop.
I was trying to think of something fun and positive to finish on, but it looks like ultimately we're all going to die eventually, so may as well just embrace it and have fun every day. Don't worry about all the plastic in our environments, in our foods, in our oceans. Come on, Jenny, take it away. 2, 3.
I was done with the song when we were talking about the other stuff. That was fun, and spiders and all that other stuff.
Here we go. All right, you're right.
Finish.
You know what? We should have ended it there. People come to us, you're right, for a little boost in energy, to escape life maybe, and not to remind them of everything that's happening around us that will ultimately cause our demise as a society and as a people. But hey, at the end of the day, you have the internet. You're streaming this show, or you've downloaded it on the go. Whatever you decide, just know that you are killing the planet. Okay?
Yeah, I'm just sneezing.
Oh, I thought you were crying. All right.
I want to cry
forget
with
this.
the song.
I know. What have I done?
You don't know when to stop.
That's the problem with me. I don't know when to stop. Once I start, it will never end. I don't know why.
Oh my god. Remember you complained about my size? Oh, that sounded bad. My size.
I never complained about your size. What do you mean, ew? I smiled at you and you literally said
No,
ew.
it was this. Like, it was like this weird smile. Ew.
What do you mean? Okay, look.
I don't like it.
What? I'm smiling at you.
Show them what you did. That's not the way you look.
What the hell are you talking about? Hold on. Cut the music. Okay. This, I feel bad for you. This says more about you, that I look at you, smile, and you say, ew.
Because it was a fake smile. Ew.
You can't even see.
Right, I'm going to see it in a minute.
How dare you? I actually feel bad. I feel bad for you.
Because you know what you're doing right now.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Because you're doing a fake smile.
I'm not. This is how I smile.
No, you don't.
Yes!
I've seen your face for 12 years. No.
This is not how I smile?
That's better. The other one
There's
was
no
like this.
difference.
Yeah.
What? Ew.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody. Talk about the show. Share the show. That's how we
I
grow.
don't like it when you say ooh to my face.
Well, you did that.
It's a double standard.
No, but that's what you wanted.
It's the double standard.
Anyway, I love you, Jenny.
Love you.
And your weird face.
Hey.
And your size. Your size. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy Hump Day, Garbage Day for the local Wakefielders or anybody else globally that celebrates Garbage Day today.
Waste time.
And,
waste. Like garbage.
oh, yeah. It's time to waste. Get it?
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow for our Thursday show. And until then, feel free to share and talk about it and all that good stuff. We'll see you then. Until then, watch your head.
I'm just a thin, nervous shadow walking backwards down the street. The landing is bitter, but the falling is oh so sweet. It's just a waste of time, a beautiful waste of time. It's just a waste of time. The whole world wants a piece of my head, but they all get a piece of my mind instead. I'll roll over and go back to bed. It's such a beautiful waste of time. A waste of time.